Hello everyone. Today we are going on an exciting journey to explore adverbs. Adverbs are like magic words that add more detail and power to our sentences. They help us understand how, when, where, or to what extent something happens. Let's dive in. So, what exactly is an adverb? Simply put, an adverb is a word that describes or modifies. It's like a super helpful friend that gives us more information about a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Don't worry, we'll see examples for each. Let's start with how adverbs modify verbs. Look at this sentence. She runs quickly. Here, runs is the verb. It's the action. The word quickly tells us how she runs. Is she running slowly? No, she is running quickly. Quickly is our adverb here. Another example. The bird sang sweetly. Here, sang is the verb. Sweetly describes how the bird sang. Did it sing loudly? No, it sang sweetly. See how the adverb adds more information about the action. Now, let's see how adverbs modify adjectives. Remember, adjectives describe nouns. Look at this sentence. The building is very tall. Here, tall is an adjective describing the building, but very tells us how tall it is. It emphasizes the adjective. It's not just tall, it's very tall. Adverbs can even modify other adverbs. This is a bit more advanced but important. Consider, she walks extremely quickly. We already know quickly is an adverb telling us how she walks, but extremely tells us to what extent she walks quickly. Is it just quick or extremely quick? So, extremely is modifying the adverb quickly. To easily identify an adverb, ask yourself these four questions about the verb, adjective, or other adverb in the sentence. How? She sang beautifully. When? He arrived yesterday. Where? They live here. To what extent or how often? She almost finished. He always smiles. These questions are your secret weapons. Let's look at the different types of adverbs. First, adverbs of manner. These answer the question how. They describe how something is done. For example, he walks slowly. How does he walk? Slowly. Many adverbs of manner end in ly. Next, adverbs of time. These answer the question when. They tell us when an action happened or will happen. For example, she arrived yesterday. When did she arrive? Yesterday. These are super useful for telling a story. Third, adverbs of place. These answer the question where. They describe where an action takes place. For example, he lives here. Where does he live? Here. They help us visualize the location. Finally, adverbs of degree and frequency. Degree adverbs answer how much or to what extent. They show intensity. For example, she is very happy. Frequency adverbs answer how often. They tell us how many times an action happens. For example, he always helps me. These add a lot of precision to our sentences. Many adverbs, especially adverbs of manner, are formed simply by adding ly to an adjective. This is a very common and easy rule. An adjective quick becomes quickly, which is an adverb. An adjective careful becomes carefully, which is an adverb. Just remember, if the adjective ends in y, like happy, change the y to I before adding ly. So the word becomes happily. But, like in any language, there are always exceptions. Some adverbs don't end in ly. These are called irregular verbs. For example, The adverb form of good is well, not goodly. The word fast remains fast as an adverb. He runs fast. The word hard remains hard as an adjective and adverb. For example, she works hard. The word late remains late. For example, he arrived late. We just need to remember these common ones. Syntax is an important part of English grammar. That is the arrangement of words in a sentence. Where do these adverbs go in a sentence? Generally, they are pretty flexible. Often, they come after the verb. For example, she sings beautifully. When modifying an adjective or another adverb, they come before it. For example, he is very tall. Adverbs of time and place can often be at the beginning or end of a sentence for emphasis. Yesterday he came or he came yesterday. Alright, time for a quick practice. Let's do a few more. So, why should we care about adverbs? They are incredibly important because they add so much detail and color to our language. Without adverbs, our sentences would be bland and uninteresting. Think of it this way. He walks. Simple, but we don't know much. Now add an adverb. He walks slowly. Now we know how he walks. Or he walks there. Now we know where he walks. They make your communication more precise and engaging. Let's quickly recap what we have learned today. Adverbs are powerful words that modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. They answer questions like how, when, where, and to what extent, or how often. We learned about different types of adverbs: adverbs of manner, time, place, and degree or frequency. Remember the LY rule, but also the important irregular adverbs. Most importantly, adverbs make your sentences clearer, more descriptive, and more interesting. Here's a little challenge for you to try after this session. Take out your notebooks and try to write 3 sentences. In each sentence, use a different type of adverb. One sentence with an adverb of manner, one sentence with an adverb of time, and one sentence with an adverb of place. This will help you practice what you have learned. Thank you so much for your attention today. I hope now you have a clear understanding of adverbs and how to use them effectively. Remember, practice makes us perfect. Thank you.